Have you ever thought that something as healthy as fruit might not always be good for you? Since we were kids, we've heard that fruits are full of vitamins, antioxidants, and natural sweetness. But here's the part nobody talks about. Not all fruits work the same for everyone, especially as we get older. Once we cross 60, our bodies begin to change. Our metabolism slows down, digestion isn't as strong, and blood sugar levels become harder to manage. Some fruits that are great for young people can quietly become harmful for seniors. Yes, harmful. High sugar content, unexpected reactions with medicines, or hidden acids in certain fruits can cause real problems if we're not paying attention. But here's the good news. Nature also gives us powerful fruits that support the heart, reduce inflammation, protect the brain, and keep bones strong. After years of studying these changes and living through them, I want to share 4 fruits you should avoid and 4 fruits your body will thank you for. Let's not waste time. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and tap that button and turn on the bell. You won't want to miss more health tips like this, made just for you. And if this video helps you, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and let me know how I can make it better for you. Fruits seniors should avoid. Let's start with the ones to stay away from. 1. Grapefruit, a hidden risk for people on medication. Even one grapefruit can quietly trigger serious problems if you're taking certain drugs. At first, grapefruit looks totally harmless, even healthy. With its bright color and fresh, slightly bitter taste, it's been a popular part of many breakfast routines. But for people over 60, especially those who take regular medication, this fruit hides a risk most people never hear about. Behind its fresh look is a chemical that quietly works against your body's natural process. Grapefruit can block an important liver enzyme called CYP3A4. This enzyme plays a key role in helping your body break down many common medicines, including ones for the heart, blood pressure, anxiety, and more. When this enzyme is blocked, your medicine doesn't break down like it should. Instead, it builds up in your system, like a clogged pipe with nowhere for the water to go. The result, dangerously high levels of the drug in your blood. This can lead to serious problems: muscle damage from cholesterol medications, irregular heartbeat, dangerous bleeding if you're on blood thinners, and even too strong effects from anxiety pills. What's scary is that many seniors don't know this. They eat a grapefruit, take their meds after breakfast, and never think twice until something goes very wrong. In some cases, they end up in the emergency room. In others, the story ends without answers, all from something that looked healthy on the outside. Let's be clear, this isn't about scaring anyone. It's about learning through experience and making smarter choices. Grapefruit isn't a bad fruit on its own, but for seniors taking medication, and that includes more than 70% of Americans over age 65, it's just not a safe bet. The good news is there are other fruits out there that are both delicious and much safer, ones that won't put your heart, liver, or life at risk. But here's a thought. If something as bright and cheerful as grapefruit can be dangerous, what about other fruits that seem healthy on the surface? Could they also be quietly working against your body? Let's find out. Cherries, a hidden risk for people with arthritis or diabetes. Cherries are tiny, sweet, and seem totally harmless. For many of us, they bring back memories of summer, cherry pies cooling in the kitchen, picnic bowls full of fresh cherries, and that little pop when the pit comes out. But as we get older, things change. What once felt like a harmless treat can slowly start to cause trouble. Here's the thing. Cherries, especially when eaten in large amounts or in processed forms like juice, dried fruit, or syrup, are loaded with natural sugars. Just 1 cup of sweet cherries can have nearly 20 grams of sugar. For younger people with faster metabolism and steady insulin, this might not be a big problem. But for seniors who have type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or even hidden insulin issues, the sugar from cherries hits the blood like a strong wave. It causes sugar spikes that can harm your organs over time and leave you feeling tired, confused, and weak. But the risk isn't just about sugar. Cherries are naturally acidic. For older adults dealing with inflammation, arthritis, or joint pain, this acid can make things worse. Yes, fresh cherries have antioxidants that are good for you, but eating too many, especially processed forms like juices or dried cherries, means the acid and sugar can cause harm instead of help. What you thought would ease your pain might actually make it worse. And the cost: slow, silent damage. You might not notice it right away, but that swelling in your knees that stops your morning walk, the blood sugar spike that makes you dizzy, or the restless night because of sore joints, they're all connected. That bowl of cherries, eaten with good intentions, can become a trigger for pain, instability, and long-term harm. It's sad because cherries seem so safe, but as we age, even sweet fruits need to be eaten carefully. And if something as small as cherries can upset your balance this much, just imagine what can happen when your potassium levels get too high. From something much more common. Many seniors eat bananas every day without thinking twice. 3 bananas, a warning about too much potassium. Bananas have always been seen as a healthy choice. They're simple, easy to eat, and full of potassium. We've been told they help with muscle cramps, give energy, and support heart health. For younger people, this is mostly true, but as we grow older, our bodies don't handle nutrients the same way, and too much of even a good thing can quietly become risky. Bananas are high in potassium. For seniors, especially those with weak kidneys, heart problems, or those taking blood pressure medicines like ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, this potassium can build up to unsafe levels. Our kidneys, which used to filter well, start to slow down with age. That extra potassium doesn't leave the body as it should. Instead, it stays in the blood, affecting your heart's rhythm, your muscles' strength, and even your brain's sharpness. This problem, called hyperkalemia, doesn't get much attention but sends thousands of seniors to emergency rooms every year. Eating just 1 too many bananas in a week might be enough to cause trouble. You may feel your heart flutter, your legs weaken, or sense that something isn't right. But by the time you notice these signs, the damage could already be happening. And the cost, a fruit that should give you energy and good health, can instead disturb your balance, drain your strength, and even affect your heartbeat. Most seniors don't suspect bananas. They seem too simple, too healthy to cause problems. But sometimes simple things can be tricky, especially when your body's more delicate than it looks. So before you eat your next banana, ask yourself, is this what my body really needs, or just a habit? Because sometimes the real danger isn't in what we worry about, but in what we think is safe. And that's especially true for a fruit that hides behind a healthy image. A fruit many call a snack, but is really a sugar trap. Dried fruits, hidden sugar bombs. Dried fruits, raisins, dates, dried apricots, cranberries, often look like a healthy snack. You see them in trail mixes, on oatmeal, or even in waiting rooms as a better choice. But for seniors, dried fruits can hide a surprising truth beneath their wrinkled skin. When fruit is dried, the water's taken out, but the sugar stays, now packed into a much smaller piece. A handful of raisins might seem small and harmless, but it's like eating a whole bunch of grapes, without the fiber, without the water, and with all the sugar. Many dried fruits on store shelves also have extra sugar added or are treated with preservatives like sulfites. These can cause problems like asthma flare-ups, headaches, and even gut inflammation. For seniors, especially those with type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, or sensitive digestion, these small snacks can quietly cause harm. They raise your blood sugar quickly, upset your stomach, and worst of all, they make you think you're choosing something healthy when your body's actually paying the price. That price is slow damage from a daily snack that looks good but isn't. It's the sugar rush that strains your heart. It's the indigestion that stops you from sleeping well. It's the energy drop that hits after the sugar spike. Dried fruit may seem like a good friend, but for many older adults, it quietly steals comfort, balance, and steady metabolism over time. We need to ask not just what tastes sweet, but what's been processed and packaged to seem healthy while causing harm. Now let's talk about the fruits you should be eating after 60, because just like some fruits can trick us when dried, others, fresh and whole, can be the medicine our bodies really need. Let's look at the fruits that can help you stay sharp, strong, and steady in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Let's start with a small blue fruit that might help protect your memory. The 4 fruits you should eat after 60 to keep your health strong. Blueberries, great for your brain and memory. Blueberries may be small and simple, but they hold a powerful secret for our brains. They don't stand out like bright, flashy fruits, but inside each tiny berry is a special gift from nature, especially for those of us getting older. When memory starts to fade and focus slips away, blueberries offer more than comfort. They offer protection. Scientists have proven what many of us have felt for years. What we eat affects how we think, remember, and feel. Among all fruits, blueberries are one of the best for brain health. They are full of anthocyanins, the deep blue color that acts like a shield. These help reduce swelling in the brain, improve how brain cells talk to each other, and protect against damage that can wear down memory and thinking skills. Eating blueberries regularly has been linked to slower memory loss, better decision-making, and a lower chance of Alzheimer's disease. For seniors, these are not small promises. They are real hope. It's time to remember the names of loved ones more often, enjoy clearer mornings, and feel more independent when it really counts. But blueberries aren't just good for the brain. They also help keep your blood pressure steady, support heart health, and have low sugar, making them great for people with diabetes or heart issues. Just half a cup a day, added to yogurt, oatmeal, or eaten by itself, can make a big difference. In a world full of medicines, it's easy to forget that some of the best remedies come from nature. Blueberries prove this. They don't only feed your body, they protect, heal, and gently keep your most important asset safe, your mind. And if this small blue fruit can boost your memory, imagine what a crisp, fiber-rich apple can do for your heart, and why eating one every day might really keep the doctor away. 2 apples, the heart-healthy fiber champion. There is simple wisdom in the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It might sound old-fashioned, but for those of us over 60, this humble fruit is more important than ever. At a time when our hearts need extra care, digestion is more sensitive, and our bodies need balance, apples offer strong protection in a simple way. Apples are full of soluble fiber, especially pectin, a type of fiber that apples have fiber that sticks to cholesterol in your digestive system and helps remove it before it can get into your blood. For seniors, this means apples can lower the bad LDL cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes, all without extra medicine. They are also low in calories and sugar, making them a safe and healthy snack that helps control blood sugar and keeps weight in check. Both are important for heart and joint health as we get older. But apples don't just protect your heart. Their fiber also keeps your digestion healthy and helps prevent constipation, which can become a common problem with age. The antioxidants found in the apple's skin, like quercetin and flavonoids, help reduce inflammation and support your overall health. These antioxidants may even lower the chance of some cancers and brain diseases. Apples are also a familiar fruit for many, reminding us of fall harvests, homemade pies, and the simple pleasure of a crunchy bite on a cool day. There is comfort in that, and it nourishes both body and soul. One fruit so easy to find can quietly improve your health in many important ways. So yes, an apple a day really can make a difference, not only in what it gives, but also in what it helps you avoid. And if the apple quietly guards your heart, then what about a fruit that feeds your bones, brain, and skin all at once? It's creamy, rich, and often misunderstood. Let's talk about that next. Avocados, healthy fats that nourish your body. Avocados are different from other fruits. They're not sweet or bright colored, and you won't usually find them in a fruit bowl. But for those of us over 60, avocados are more than just food. They are fuel for long life, clear thinking, and strength. Avocados are full of healthy fats called monounsaturated fats. These fats don't block your arteries. Instead, they protect your heart, feed your brain, and lower bad cholesterol. They also help reduce swelling in the body, which can ease pain in old joints and help you move more smoothly. If you have heart problems or want to avoid them, avocados can really help. But that's not all. Avocados have lots of vitamin K, which is important for strong bones and stopping fractures, something many of us worry about as we get older. They also have folate and potassium, which help keep blood pressure steady, improve blood flow, and lower the chance of strokes. 2 apples, the heart-healthy fiber champion. There is simple wisdom in the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It might sound old-fashioned, but for those of us over 60, this humble fruit is more important than ever. At a time when our hearts need extra care, digestion is more sensitive, and our bodies need balance, apples offer strong protection in a simple way. Apples are full of soluble fiber, especially pectin, a type of fiber that apples have fiber that sticks to cholesterol in your digestive system and helps remove it before it can get into your blood. For seniors, this means apples can lower the bad LDL cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes, all without extra medicine. They are also low in calories and sugar, making them a safe and healthy snack that helps control blood sugar and keeps weight in check. Both are important for heart and joint health as we get older. But apples don't just protect your heart. Their fiber also keeps your digestion healthy and helps prevent constipation, which can become a common problem with age. The antioxidants found in the apple's skin, like quercetin and flavonoids, help reduce inflammation and support your overall health. These antioxidants may even lower the chance of some cancers and brain diseases. Apples are also a familiar fruit for many, reminding us of fall harvests, homemade pies, and the simple pleasure of a crunchy bite on a cool day. There is comfort in that, and it nourishes both body and soul. One fruit so easy to find can quietly improve your health in many important ways. So yes, an apple a day really can make a difference, not only in what it gives, but also in what it helps you avoid. And if the apple quietly guards your heart, then what about a fruit that feeds your bones, brain, and skin all at once? It's creamy, rich, and often misunderstood. Let's talk about that next. Avocados, healthy fats that nourish your body. Avocados are different from other fruits. They're not sweet or bright colored, and you won't usually find them in a fruit bowl. But for those of us over 60, avocados are more than just food. They are fuel for long life, clear thinking, and strength. Avocados are full of healthy fats called monounsaturated fats. These fats don't block your arteries. Instead, they protect your heart, feed your brain, and lower bad cholesterol. They also help reduce swelling in the body, which can ease pain in old joints and help you move more smoothly. If you have heart problems or want to avoid them, avocados can really help. But that's not all. Avocados have lots of vitamin K, which is important for strong bones and stopping fractures, something many of us worry about as we get older. They also have folate and potassium, which help keep blood pressure steady, improve blood flow, and lower the chance of strokes. Plus, avocados contain lutein, a strong antioxidant that protects your eyes from age-related damage and keeps your vision clearer for longer. More than just science, avocados feel rich, not only in taste but in how they make us feel good inside. A few slices on whole grain toast or a spoonful next to fresh veggies can be a simple, healthy treat. Avocados feel like true nourishment, not a restriction. At this stage in life, when many foods seem off limits, the avocado says, "I'm here to help, not harm." While others follow new food trends or fancy superfruits, this creamy green fruit quietly and steadily gives strength. If avocados help your bones and brighten your mind, imagine a fruit that soothes your digestion and calms swelling in your body, especially in your joints. Let's learn about the healing power of papaya, good for digestion and fighting inflammation. Papaya is like a natural medicine in a world full of antacids, joint creams, and supplements. With its soft, golden flesh and sweet taste, papaya is more than a tasty treat. It's a natural healer, especially for seniors. As we get older, digestion can get sensitive. Foods that once felt easy to digest may now cause bloating, discomfort, or heartburn. Papaya has a natural enzyme called papain that helps break down proteins gently, making digestion easier. For seniors who have slow digestion, irregular bowel movements, or suffer from medication side effects, papaya can offer real relief. For those on long-term medications, papaya doesn't just bring comfort, it brings real relief. Besides helping digestion, papaya is packed with vitamins C, A, and E. These nutrients boost your immune system, protect your skin, and fight inflammation, which is often behind diseases like arthritis and heart problems. For older adults dealing with stiff joints, swelling, or a weak immune system, papaya works quietly to restore balance and reduce hidden damage inside the body every day. Its texture is smooth, its taste mild, and its effects are powerful. You don't need to cook it or prepare it in any complicated way. Just a few slices each day can support your body from the inside out. Papaya is more than just food. It reminds us that healing doesn't always come from medicine bottles. Sometimes it comes straight from nature, ready to help those who choose health over quick fixes. Now that we've talked about fruits that protect your brain, heart, bones, and digestion, the big question is, what happens when you combine them all? How can you make these fruits part of your daily routine to protect your health, one bite at a time? Let's find out next. Your health is in your hands, one bite at a time. As we get older, one thing becomes clear. We can't take our health for granted anymore. We can't take our health for granted anymore. The foods we used to eat without thinking, the ones we grew up with or enjoyed out of habit, now have a bigger impact. Every bite can either help heal or add stress to our bodies. But here's the good news. It's never too late to make better choices. And these changes don't have to be hard or big. Sometimes it's just about picking a blueberry instead of dried fruit, choosing an apple over a sugary snack, slicing avocado instead of using processed spreads, or adding papaya to your breakfast instead of relying on pills. These small choices, made every day, can build something amazing. A stronger heart, clearer mind, steadier joints, better digestion, and most of all, more control over your health. That's a gift worth protecting. We also need to accept with understanding that some foods, even natural fruits, might not suit us anymore as we age. Fruits like grapefruit, bananas, cherries, and dried fruits aren't bad, but they do need caution. They remind us to be careful with our medications, blood sugar, kidneys, and overall health. Being careful isn't about fear, it's about respect and wisdom for the body that has carried us this far. Let this be a reminder not of what you can eat, but of all the healing foods you still can. Nature has given us plenty of options to feel better every day. We just need to pick our foods with care. No matter if you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, remember this. Your health is not behind you. It's right here, right now, in every meal and every choice you make. The fruits you choose can be more than just food. They can be your helpers for a longer life, your protectors, and a daily way to show love to yourself. When you treat your body this way, with knowledge and kindness, you don't just live longer, you live better. You deserve to grow older with strength, dignity, and happiness, one mindful bite at a time. These ideas are here to encourage you to live fully and be yourself. Now I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to think about one thing you learned and want to try in your life. Let's support each other as we live these truths together. If you like this video, please type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and let me know how I can improve. Your feedback means a lot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful videos like this. Thanks for watching, and here's to living life your way.